There we go. We are going live to our first duel today. MATPAC Blue should be coming on there. I've got this. Now hopefully should be coming on YouTube there also here in a couple seconds. All right. There we go. Now she's starting to go there.
Whenever you're ready, we'll talk for a little while. But
now people on.
All right, John. I think we're ready.
Yep, I just got to make this big screen. We're going to start this going here
okay.
for YouTube, for the people on Facebook. So take me just 1 second. They were taking a flip there.
And while he's talking here, I'll just kind of give you a rundown here. We got the Monday matchups here, one of 4 matches that we got. The first one here is going to be Mandan. So we thank the Mandan Wrestling Club for coming out and taking a chance for us and trying this out. But we'd like to get these kids some matches and show them the team atmosphere of wrestling. So we'll kind of start that process, and we got Minot next time on February 15th, and then we're going to go to on March 1st. We are going to have Dickinson, and then Carrington's coming down on March 15th. So right off the bat here, we got MATPAC Blue going against Mandan, and we're going to have Tegan Hyde, Dallas Hyde.
Yes.
Yeah, his kid, Tegan Hyde, at 50 pounds going against Austin Lindsley of 50 pounds from Mandan.
Excited to see this happen tonight. I tell you what, oh, big toss right away here.
Wow, that was
just fighting. Boy, he was ready to go.
Had some air there.
I tell you what, it's going to be fun. People are going to watch this, and it's going to be great. He's got him in a headlock there. Hold him tight. Go, there's our first pin. MATPAC.
Boy, this last weekend we watched Tegan wrestle a barn burner with a couple of, I forget where the kid is from, Watford or something, but it was a heck of a match.
Yeah, I tell you what, this is going to be fun. So we're getting already into the second match here.
Are you Riker?
Well, we got Riker Creed of Mandan. He's a 4th year wrestler. He likes to travel to big tournaments and swim in the hotel pool.
Oh, yeah, so now I'm still messing with the other things to make sure it gets up on Facebook here, but he can get the match going. Just talk about him for a little bit, and I'll be up in a second. I'll be helping.
He's going to go against Nicholas Rosen of MATPAC Blue. His favorite wrestler is LJ Adaragio of BHS Wrestling, a MATPAC alumni. So
number 1 at 126 in Class A, his favorite wrestler.
Here we go. We got Mandan with the takedown.
Mando, quick takedown, and they're screaming. He's got him turned to his back here. He's got to get to his side. Mandan's trying to tie this duel up.
That's right, Riker. It's a nice takedown, and he's going to get the pin. We're going to tie this baby up.
Boy, this is going to go fast at this rate. Exciting duel. I hope people on Facebook can start. If you're having any issues, make sure you can go over to YouTube. You can easily watch it there on the Dakota Grappler. It is going live.
And with the kids wrestling, we got our first tears. It's always good to see. Makes them learn a lot.
There we go.
So we got, Mandan's Austin Bass at 60 pounds, a 4th grader. He's going to go against Blake Sadness, a 3rd grader.
There we go. Now I can get this up for people. There we go. Now we're going. We got it going live now on Facebook too. Here we go.
Blake's got a front head looking for the butcher.
Well, I tell you what.
Bulldog.
Yep, bulldog or cow catcher, flipping him to his side. These kids are going excited. They just want to get some action. No points yet. Rolled through. Good defense by the Mandan wrestler.
That was really good.
Blake Sadness tried to flip him right away there. There's the first takedown, MATPAC. Well, I tell you what, he says his favorite wrestler is Logan Steiner. Trying to get some back points here. Love to see. Going to see wrestlers today anywhere from kindergarten to 6th grade. Wrestling here, they've been wrestling some club stuff. And I can see MATPAC working a couple cradles right away. There's a cradle.
Austin Bass is a big ice fisherman. Troy's traveling to big tournaments and going ice fishing.
With the last name Bass, you got to think about it. Perfect name for fishing. Usually you don't want to be a fish on the wrestling mat, but
no.
You know.
He's definitely not. He's doing a good job out here fighting
He's fighting, but I tell you what, he had an opportunity to score. He's got 3 back points, just holding it there. Short time here in that first period.
Now, one thing about Blake's doing here, he's getting the back points a lot, but he hasn't ever released his hold, so it's still the same 3-point back point.
Yep, that's exactly right. There's the end of the first period. We got 8-0, I believe, is the score. We got 3 of us. First time us doing this live. We'll get better as it goes. I tell you what, it says scary from Dennis Cote is watching some stuff. Going to see lots of wrestling here. We're going to be going 4 Mondays. Actually, we've got 4 Mondays scheduled every other Monday. So we're going to have it here on the 15th, and then the 1st of March, and the 15th of March.
Yep.
Filled up a schedule. There's another takedown, MATPAC.
And it was 5-0 there because he never did break his hold.
That's what it was. He gave the points a little early. Sadness. Let's see what kind of breakdown he can get. And the fundamentals of these kids, you were going to be amazed at what they know.
Absolutely. They surprise you every day, especially when you see them going at each other like this.
Well, I tell you what, there's that cradle again. He's getting some back points. One thing about MATPAC, they're almost a perennial, state champion, one of the first 2 6th graders in Class A here. Great club. Oh, there's a pin. MATPAC gets 6 out of their 60-pounder.
So we're going to have Cash Gerhart, is 65, coming up from MATPAC. He's going to be going against Kyler Wilde.
Okay, we are going at 65. It's a 5th grader, Cash Gerhart. Favorite wrestler, going to see it quite a bit, Spencer Lee, Iowa. That's my team.
Now his hobby is rodeo, and we all know that. He likes to.
In on a high crotch and finishes the first takedown.
He did win in their club rodeo events. They had their awards banquet a few days ago. He got the all-around award for that, all-around cowboy.
Stacking him up with it. Looks like he had a chicken wing on, but stacked him right over. They work. I tell you what, any MATPAC wrestler, they work bottom rest control, and they travel straight up to the high school. You start seeing him, and he's tight. He can get a pin here early in the first. There's another pin.
I can tell you too, though, Kyler's a tough opponent. Though he was a runner-up last year in the state tournament, so he's definitely a tough wrestler.
Yeah, he's got caught in that one, so he gets to lots of matches. Wow, we're already up to the 70-pound. I want to say 170, but 70-pound weight class.
Yeah, we better. We're going through this pretty quick.
We got no commercial breaks here. It's flying. Got Easton Fright coming in for Mandan, and we got Cayden Edberg coming in here for MATPAC. MATPAC wearing the blue for most of this stuff. You're going to see a few MATPAC wrestlers also wrestling for Mandan. Mandan's in the red as you're watching this. He's got a nice quick takedown, deep waist, trying a little half. Trying to run that half out on the outside. And I tell you what, I can't believe how loud it is actually here. I hope you guys can hear us well out there. Got several people where you can go watch this. You can watch this at I know Bucks has got it. I know that the sports page, Buffalo Wild Wings. We're trying to get it on Facebook and on YouTube so we can go back and watch this. And so as people get on there, it should be fun. And I tell you what, it's only going to get bigger and better.
Yeah, that's the goal here, is make sure these kids start going with the dual teams and helping out and understand the team aspect.
There comes that chicken wing. Oh, the MATPAC's running these chicken wings. Dangerous at a young age. Got to be able to get out. He's stepping over the head. Cayden's favorite wrestling team looks like it's the Gophers from Minnesota. He says he likes BLTs. There we go, good fighting.
Easton's goal is he wants to make the North Dakota qualifier, the Team North Dakota. So it's a good goal to have.
And for Easton, yep, he says he's a 6th grader, and he wrestled for Mandan Middle School this last year. Plans to wrestle and qualify, and hopes to be the rep, of course, for North Dakota, the Heartland Duels. So these guys, they've got some experience. You start seeing these older guys. Cayden, the MATPAC wrestler, just a 4th grader. But again, that's the beauty of wrestling. You're going to see guys it's matched up by weights and grades. There's a nice little single opportunity for Mandan. Can he get the takedown? Look, headlock. It's on the edge of the mat, out of bounds.
Now just to correct it though, we're not matching up by grade in the duel. Can it be anything K through 6th grade? You could have a heavier young kid that could be wrestling a 6th grader. So.
Yeah, yeah, very possible. You could see, that 2nd grader that weighs 100 pounds and stud. But I tell you what, he's going to get some competition. And these teams, we should get about, I'd say, 28 matches or so tonight? Almost.
Yeah, that's about right.
Well, there's, takedown there. He's got it pretty deep here. Oh, he's got that tight. He's trying to fight off.
Ooh, that's real.
Legs are in. Oh, there's a pin. Tough so far here.
I forgot to hit the lights, so I'm going to run back and hit the lights, and hopefully the audio's still good. One second.
Definitely, here we go. Coming up, we got to go to with a 75-pound weight class. For Mandan coming in here is Grant Hare. And for MATPAC, you got Cameron Haas. Cameron, a 6th grader. And got Grant is just a 3rd grader. Big Mandan kid. Trying to catch some lights here. Make sure we get the looking good for everybody. Make sure everybody gives us a thumbs up if you guys can hear us good. It does make a difference, especially as we look over to YouTube and everything else. Make sure this is going fine. And still messing with the lights a little bit. I tell you what, MATPAC is looking really solid tonight. They're going for stuff. And, these guys just had a tournament yesterday. I didn't look at much of the results. Coming in, he's going for that headlock right away. There's snap. Cameron, there's nice little snap, spin. Nice little block spin by Cameron. Grant, he enjoys playing football and wrestling for Mandan there on bottom. He wants to wrestle wrestling tournaments every weekend, he says. Cameron for MATPAC, his favorite wrestler is Jason Nolf. I'm sorry about that. He is a Penn State guy.
Yeah, that's probably back from. We had Jason Nolf come out here for a weekend to do a little camp with the MATPAC kids. So I'm guessing he attended.
That's probably what it is. Nicknamed Cam the Man, going for this chicken wing again. MATPAC really running those chicken wings. Good defense. They're doing a good job. Let's see if he starts trying to work these bottom wrists. Good control, good fundamentals. Working the bottom wrists, controlling these wrestlers, getting them broke down, and then going for their turns. I'm glad you can say that. Lana Rolson, thank you you can hear us good on Facebook or on YouTube. That's good. He's got a deep waist. Just a 2-0 lead here. Short time, 15 seconds here in that first period. MATPAC's won every match but one, but did get pinned once, so Mandan does have a win in there. Short time here going into the second period. We are at the 75-pound weight class, people. And on the far side of the scoreboard, it's a little hard to see, but I tell you what, you can also see this on track wrestling. You can see probably the scores going across, but if you want to see them live, it's probably best to do this. We'll work a little bit. I'll show you how to, the OPS in the future, get the OPS in the corners of these things so that we can see the score right on that thing too.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And the names come up
I've
with
been
track.
I've been asking track and other people how to do that.
Oh, it can be done. Oh, takedown here, getting back points with the Butcher. He's got to get to his side and get his shoulder up. Good fighting. Third grader doesn't want to get pinned. He's bridging hard. Oh, there's a pin. There's a good victory for Cameron.
Yeah, we can do it through TrackCast, but now they don't allow you to do it for free. You got to charge people to go on. I didn't want to charge anybody to come on. So, but yeah, there's supposed to be a way you can draw a box around it and overlay it.
That's exactly what we do. You betcha. So they wouldn't have to watch it on track. They can watch on YouTube with that. Going to the 80-pound weight class, got Coulter, Fright coming in from Mandan, and we got Rylindler, Lorenz. Lorenz, a 6th grader. Favorite wrestler, one of his coaches, Chad Renner. Takedown double right off the bat. Appears to look like they're 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Coming out right away to the butcher. Just front head and then snapped him over. He's got it tight already. Pin. 19 seconds into the first period. Okay, we're going to move up to 88 pounds here. Sorry we won't get to talk about the kids very long. Matches are going pretty quick.
We got Cole Reiner coming up here at 88 pounds. Oh, hey, I like his favorite wrestler, Lake and Bays.
There we go. Yeah, I can't complain there. And then on the other side, we got Kellen Benke coming in for Mandan, a 6th grader. He's a hard worker, one of the leaders in the room.
This should be a tough matchup too. They both went back and forth 1-1 here. So
okay,
nice scramble there. Nice job by scramble by Cole Reinhardt. Holy cow!
Front roll off that high crotch. Good defense. This should be a great match here at 88 pounds. 2 6th graders. Cole Reinhardt in on a double there. Good defense. Sprawl trying to catch that ankle on the far side. Spin around. Controlling that arm, spins behind. There's the first points. Good follow.
Good, yep.
This time Mandan's wearing the gray. You'll see that every once in a while. Mandan and some other teams, they wear the singlets that they find at different locations. But MATPAC uses their team stuff pretty much. You're going to see the blue singlets for the blue team, and you're going to see red for the red team. There's a good escape, hand control.
That's what I really liked, Cole's, especially with his keeping his head up there, and he caught the hand when it came around for the butcher. And
yeah, you noticed that right away. Good instincts. Working heavy hands on the head. You know, he should be snapping that probably a little more, so that you're not just holding on. Start moving as you start getting older. I see he's got a nice heavy hand there. You could snap and get a shot off that. Down block. Oh, he's in tight, head in the hole. Switches off to a single. Score, and he could turk this. He stepped through. Got hand control, though. Look at that hand control. Nice hand control to get off his hip. There's the first period. Ooh, dangerous for a second there. 4-1 lead for Benke from Mandan. Mandan's choice is going to pick both up. Mandan and the red ankle band.
Cole's nickname is Coley Pie.
Holy pie. Yeah, okay. Tried a little headlock. Working.
Oh, here we go.
He's got to step back.
Yeah, he's got to have a little bit tighter there.
Yep, he's got to stay in front, but what he's doing, he's not grabbing the elbow. He's got an underhook. He's got to pinch that elbow if he wants. That right elbow also be pinching down by his ear. And trying to reverse headlock, trying to duck under. Benke does a good job coming back. He's got to stay low on the single. Still pulling on that head. He's got to pop his head out. I tell you what, that's a nice little scramble, both of them.
Yeah.
He's got this ankle hook, going to try to stack him over and pin him. This is tough, 3/4 Nelson.
I got to keep that head up.
Yep. There's that pin. Stacked him over. I tell you what.
It's a good match, though.
Those guys are going to see each other for a while. They'll both be working hard. Going to 95-pound weight class. Cote Gerhart coming in for Mandan.
Both MATPAC kids.
Yep. Oh, he's wrestling for Mandan, but he's got both MATPAC kids here at 95, and got Remington and Horn. And Horn will be wearing the green ankle band. Orange shoes. Maybe you can see that better on the screen. There's a little dump shot here. A takedown. And Horn with the takedown right away. I tell you what, look at this chicken wing. Chicken wing, far wrist. That's a great move to teach wrestlers. I tell you what, early on. Good little defense, but kept the arm, rolled through.
See, Chateau is looking up to his cousin, Clay Gerhart, who wrestles for Dickinson State. So he's got his favorite wrestlers, Clay.
Got Cole is
riding bulls.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, the Gerharts were fun. MATPAC, New Salem, last few years.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell you what, Cole will be in the mix for being another state championship running New Salem.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, there's a shot. He's kind of tried a little high crotch outside, but tried to change to a single here, try to dump him down. No, New Salem could be, if on a great day, could win state. They got a great young team.
Oh yeah, they're strong. I mean, shoot, the Velva ended up beating St. Mary's at their dual tournament, and then New Salem came back and beat Velva.
Dominated them.
Yeah.
I tell you what, and it's going to be Lisbon, New Salem, main two teams, Pembina County North, Little Carrington. State will spread out, having lots of wrestlers there with everybody going. Oh, tried a little half. He's a little high here. Needs to get back. But dominated his teammate a little bit here, up 6-1. There's the end of the first. There we go. How much fun is this?
Well, Remy's, the Bleece boys have already made an impression on Remy because that's his favorite wrestlers are the Bleece brothers.
Well, I did see both of them coaching. We didn't go through the coaching staff. I see Jeff Schumacher over there.
Yep.
Two Bleece boys here today.
Yeah, Ryan just came back from Virginia Tech and coaching for a year over there. Then Adam Bleece and Mark Lardy.
Yep. And I tell you what, they are great. For years, all these guys, just the talent they can get going. You know what, inspire these young kids to wrestle and wrestle hard. Good fundamentals. You would think these guys are automatic Hall of Famers, like Jeff. No, I earned a lot of respect being in Jeff's room last several years with my own boy in the MATPAC stuff. He's just got that little kid inside of him that he's like a Pied Piper for kids. You know, he does something, kids just follow him around.
Oh yeah, he can explain anything to a kid, and he's like you said, he's a kid himself. He loves sharks and minnows.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, we couldn't be luckier to have a coach like that to be in the room and teach us. He's got expertise you can't believe and knowledge, but and then to bring it down to the kid level.
So true. I'm a big believer in all the things that wrestling gives you as a person. So and he does that, everything for the sport. He's got a deep half, fighting hard. This is a 95-pound weight class. Cote do good job fighting. Wrestling for the Mandan guys, a MATPAC wrestler. Remington Anhorn just a little more powerful.
Those are 2 points there.
Get close to 13-1. Well, I tell you what, when I start looking at these wrestlers, they have their favorite foods on the list. They're all different. That's wrestlers there too. Steak and chicken and I see a few of the steaks and pizza. And
who was the other one? A little bit. Cameron Haas. His was black olives.
Black olives. You always see something different from wrestlers. Yeah, definitely. The one that I got kind of funny was sushi. Some kid likes sushi on the list. I was gonna say, how could he be a heavyweight if he likes sushi? I think he'd be a little guy eating that all the time. But we're here in the third period, down to a minute. Trying this inside cradle. If he gets his head in the side, still you can just see the power. He's going to be a strong kid.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I think what's he got his hobbies down is riding bulls. Yeah.
Yeah. I would think wrestling bulls. But he probably should. He knows he's dominating the match a little bit there, but I like the effort. Just keeps wrestling the whole time, not giving up. There's that deep half again. He could definitely sink his hips back. He's trying to use his hips as pressure, can roll through, but he needs to push.
He's got 20 seconds to go here if he can outlast him.
If he's going to do it, he needs to do a push-up here, and push up with his left hand, try to get a little more pressure. I know he's way, way, way high, but maybe he's there. He's got trying to get the pressure down. So close to the pin. 5 seconds, maybe he can hold out and just
get hold off, yeah.
There, he held off. There we go. Tech fall, though. 18-1 victory there for Remington and Horn. To 105. MATPAC wrestler Carter Ward wrestling for Mandan. And then for MATPAC Blue, you got Cole Lardy. Cole Lardy, the 5th grader. Favorite wrestler Jordan Burrows, one of my favorite to watch.
Well, there's your sushi right there.
Yeah. His favorite moment was winning state. There's a nice quick takedown. Tell you what, let's see here. He's going to work this cradle. He's kind of balled up. Lardy's got him tight here. Carter Ward needs to peel hands here, try to get out. Still has the shoulder up the inside. He needs to kick hard. See him get that.
Got to be a story behind Carter's nickname of Boy.
Boy.
There must be a story behind that.
Yeah. There we go. Hopefully it's not like breaking things like oh boy or making. He forgot to put that extra part in there. And his favorite time is actually wrestling with his friends. It's pretty good. His favorite wrestler is his brother. The hobby I will not announce. No, he loves his video games too. You'll find a few of those out there still. Got him in a little hill. There's a pin. Coming in for Mandan, got up to 115-pounder. Got Vance Walshlager, 6th grader. He's been wrestling a long time. He'll be wrestling against Noah Loughbord. Both these guys are 6th graders.
Looks like Vance has done some traveling too. He's been to some Rocky Mountain National events, so
okay.
Hopefully we got a good match here.
Well, Noah last year was the freestyle state champion. I'm guessing he's pretty tall. These guys are probably faced each other before, I'm guessing. They probably look like about the same size, same grade. There's a nice little shot, but he needs to finish the double on the other side. Don't pull it into his own head. Good pressure. Can he spin? There's a spin. Takedown, Noah Loughbord.
Looking for the cradle here.
Oh, cross-face cradle. Rolled through. Didn't get 2 count. On the edge of the mat. Right into Schumacher. Nope. Okay, out of bounds. 2-0, 43 seconds here left in the first. So now, how long have you been involved with the MATPAC wrestling program, Dyke?
You know, honestly, I was trying to think back how long it's been. We moved over in 2006, and I think I started, I got on the board probably about 2009 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
11, 12 years straight from Bowman to here?
Glendive.
You were in Glendive at that time? Because aren't you the Bowman area? Is that?
No,
Nope, you're not.
Glendive, I'm a Montana boy.
Montana, Glendive.
Ran the wrestling club out there too. So did that for quite a few years when the kids were small. Then we moved out here, and we ran into, I don't know if you remember Tate and Hoffman and Alex Hoffman and guys. We ran into them at the state games here in Bismarck. We came down in the summer before we moved over here, and they said, hey, you got to join MATPAC. So I gave a call to Jeff Schumacher when we moved over and said, hey, when do you start? And that was an interesting conversation.
Well, I tell you what, hindsight's 20/20, but I don't think you'd change a thing when it comes to wrestling stuff.
No, it's been a good move.
No,
they've been a good friends to our family, and it's been a heck of a family to get associated with. Any team, just like Mandan, I'm sure has got a family atmosphere too. You get acquainted with wrestling, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. They're a great group.
There's a lot of clubs could use somebody like you. I know all the hard work you've put in. I've been to several of the things, and Dyke, it's well deserved. You've put a lot of time into this, and the reward should be back your way.
I hope so. Yeah, it's just mainly to promote wrestling and get these kids, like you said.
Oh.
You can talk for hours about how good wrestling is for kids, and it is.
It's another nice takedown by Noah there. Tell you what, he's good. Now he's got this cross-face cradle a little better. See how he's got control of that arm, but he needs to learn. Yeah, you take the head of the arm, but you have to lock with the bottom hand and keep that arm because you can keep that cross-face.
Oh, sure.
Got good camera work there on that. He's got that cradle. Now, he's kick hard. He's getting some back points.
In the side a little bit, push him away.
But see how it gets loose, though, because he doesn't have that arm locked right above the elbow. It's a little thing to brush up. Yep, a little high, and then he lets go of the elbow. You should never let go of this hand. You just reach and you grab with the other one over the top, and you catch your own wrist. Quick fix. But what's crazy is I've been in the MATPAC room probably about the last 4 years quite a bit, but now that my boy's at the high school level, I haven't been in there this year, and this place is phenomenal. If you guys have an opportunity, they've got their own facility here now in Bismarck. I think
we got
state of the art.
With the COVID thing all happening, we all got kind of kicked out of the local school system and stuff. We had nowhere to go, so we've been working hard on some fundraising and got enough to where we could pay our monthly rent. And
For now, yeah. But I tell you what, it's 6-0 here going in the third. If I was the man-dan coach, we'd have to see what kind of, one of these drills, or what's your best takedown and your best turn, because you got to get it right now. Minute and a half, not enough time to play around. There we go. There's his shot again. Double. Forecast a little bit. The little sucker drag here. There's a takedown. There we go. Now what's his best turn? He looks like he's a half man. Half of the wrist.
It'd probably be a good spot for him, too, with his length and stuff, his arms. I bet he is a half guy.
Halves and cradles.
Here we go, yep.
Halves and cradles, I'd guess. Leverage. But Noah's had a great match here. He is a state champ, so he's got a lot of experience, but you think of as days go, it's all going to come down to the things you learn now when you start getting confidence. Keep working, learning the moves that work for you.
Oh, yeah, yep.
There's this cradle opportunity. Oh, good way to stretch that arm out. Oh, nice. Trying to run the butcher. Oh, he's got it. He's got this cradle. Short time 30 if he can lock it up. And he's keeping the wrist. He's actually doing it better if he can now take that bottom hand. Oh.
Drive the head a little bit more.
Yep. One big step pretty much to that front foot. Yep, and take the head to the leg because the leg's a little too strong. But he's doing good defense actually on bottom. He's stayed long. Actually, first warning stall, but he's warning for stalling, but we're down to 5 seconds. Oh, good effort. I tell you what.
Just ran out.
Yep. Vance Wolfschlager wrestled tough. Only lost 6-2. Is that our first decision? I think that's the only match that's gone the whole way. Oh no, we had the tech fall the last match. Okay, we are going to 125. Bodie Zachmeyer coming out there for Mandan. And for MATPAC Blue, we have Connor Hanna. Oh, a little snap right away. Into kind of a high crotch. Can he come around and finish this with a double? Needs to tap the far knee to keep driving. Tell you what, big boys, if you can teach them to shoot early, such an advantage. To not get tied up with the head all the time.
Get out of the side, yep.
Good job defense. He's getting that leg back. He needs now to just the old belly head. Pressure on the head.
Good job, buddy. Keep driving.
He's got maybe a little tape issue here.
I'm forgetting that front headlock, Logan Thompson. What's that front headlock? He likes it, the assassin. That's what he always
Assassin. Front head and then snap over the top. They call it an assassin.
Connor was thinking about it there on him there, but he didn't.
Yep. Zachmeyer, long-time Mandan name. Tell you what, he says always has a smile on his face and is always willing to work hard. The coach gives comment on him.
That's huge.
Yep.
If you can enjoy it, you're going to last.
And that's teach the fundamentals, but I tell you what, you gotta enjoy it. Pressure's too much as you grow older. Learn to love the sport, and you're gonna learn so much more.
Yep. You got time to get to the state championship. You gotta make it there first.
Yeah. Develop. Yep. It's a thing that I think a lot of people miss, developing the wrestlers along the way. Winning is not all it's cracked up to be early on.
Got in deep there on that single leg.
Oh, he needed to let go of that and bail out a little bit. Got himself in trouble. He's actually in on a nice shot, but good defense. Butchered to his back here. He's got Dominic. There, we got volume back. There we go. I can hear it on the other side. So who will be starting the matches up here in a second? Again, go over to YouTube, Dakota Grappler, youtube.com/Dakota Grappler, and you'll find these matches too. Okay, we are back going on the other side.
That's what.
Yep, the sound. Yep, I caught that right away. Lana, technical difficulty for a second.
Had some. That's what you get at a kids tournament. Kids are running around on the mats over there and then broke our extension cord.
Yep. I think we got it back now, volume people. Yep, we've got an extension cord that got kids running around and somebody snapped an extension cord. So we got another one. So, boy, I tell you what, that's another thing I'll have to think about. Put an extension cord in my bag. That's pretty lucky. I had another one sitting around. We'd have been volumeless for the rest. 5-0 here.
Oh, we stole one from we got those machines over there, are COVID machines.
Oh.
They take all the COVID out of the air.
That's pretty cool.
And like ringworm, all that kind of stuff. But
Connor Hanna's got him on his back again here. He's got him in trouble. He's got to get to a side and punch an arm through. Oh, it's looking pretty tight. There's a fall in the second period. Connor Hanna. Tell you what, his favorite moment was making the North Dakota Duel team. Just got a victory from MATPAC. Coming in, this is our heavyweights. For Mandan, got Kobe Goble coming in against Tate Saylor. Now, Tate Saylor's favorite moment is winning state with a body slam. There we go. These are our big boys. There's a nice single. Got a little angle here. See if get this little spin. He's going to try in the front head. There. Oh, cow catcher. Bulldog, some people call it. He's got him in trouble here. Oh, it's tight. And there's a fall. 29 seconds.
Oh, Kobe's got a claim to make the best microwave grilled cheese sandwich. That would that's something I'd like to try.
That's a pretty good claim. I don't know. There we go. That's our first duel.
End up being MATPAC Blue is 56 and Mandan 12. So it's a good duel. We'll come back here. We still got another duel to go.
Yep, in a couple minutes we'll be back on here with another duel. So people watching. And be MATPAC Red with some more MATPAC and Mandan wrestlers. So this is our first time doing this, guys. Make sure you guys promote the sport and get people out there watching this. We're only going to make this bigger and better.
We'll maybe give, you guys want to go 5 minutes or 10-minute break? 5-minute break, 10-minute break?
5-minute break here, guys. So you guys can hold on for 5 minutes.
So we'll start back up at 6:45.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you want to kill time, you want to go to take a break real quick?
No, I don't need a break at all. No, I'd love to talk. I tell you what, I'm kind of scared for Thursday that Bismarck High might do the same thing to Century that they just happened here with MATPAC versus Mandan.
Oh, yeah.
56-12.
I don't know if it'll be that. I don't know if I don't know. I'm thinking it might be a good duel, though.
You know, it depends where it starts.
Yep.
I'm really thinking about that high school match. If we start at like 132, Century could win maybe 3 in a row.
Yep.
At 32, 38, and 45, the Century be favored pretty much at all those spots. Now maybe 32. You know, you have Cayden, Dakota, third in state. He's placed higher, probably favored by a little bit in that match over. Is it Benz? No, who's at 32? That would be Flores.
Oh, Juan. Yep,
Juan Flores, and Juan's won some good matches and looked really good against Jamestown. Braun and had him at the wire, and Braun state finalist also early on.
Oh yeah, yep.
But Braun's down at 26 now, and so I would give Dakota just a little favorite there. Then it's you got two young wrestlers at 106, and at 106, of course Bismarck, he's dominated. I have not seen one come close to him this year.
Oh, Ben. Ben.
Yep. And Ben is. I haven't done my rankings on Dakota Grappler because it's so tough without the East and West making each other and matching up. But they had him as 5 in ND wrestler.
And coach's poll or anything?
Not the coach's poll, but they had him 5, and I don't think so. He's 2 and he'd probably be 1. He probably should be 1 or 2.
Yep.
And then when we go to 13, of course, now there, of course, you have a Tanafu wrestling who, in fact, most of the kids in the nation wouldn't come close to. So Century does not have a chance at 13 much. I'm just hoping that we can stay in the match as long as possible. We have a young kid there. At 20, we've got another Tanafu, and we actually have probably the third or fourth best kid in the state at Century, but that's Ursuland. Blake Ursuland will be in the mix. And so he'll give him a match for a while and we'll see what happens. And then you have the other Ursuland then at 26, but he's going against LJ, returning state champion.
Yep.
And so all of the early weights, if we start anywhere down there, Bismarck is favored in the first 3-4 there. And then, like I said, we got all the way up to 38. Then that should be another great match. Parker Benz, but you have, of course, Redens.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one.
Returning state champion. And he did bump up and wrestle Berg up at 52. He weighed in like a pound over so he could wrestle Berg in Jamestown. And Berg is tough. I tell you what, that's
tough.
That is Redens's loss. You know, I know Berg's dad pretty well. He was a state champion the year I was a state champion in '88 for Minot. And I remember, well, he's one weight above me, that I was thinking, okay, I pretty much want to avoid him, if anybody. No, he was pretty tough. And then you go to 45, and you have Ben Wygum, and he's been wrestling really tough. That's Tate. And Tate Olson, he's coming on. He's just a sophomore, but he's got a little fire to him. That could be interesting.
And he's dangerous. You bet he is.
And can be dangerous. Then you go 52, and this is kind of where Bismarck is light, but then we lost Coleridence for a while yet. He's not back.
Oh, is that where he's been at?
Okay, so they got a couple changes here, and then we'll get the duel going here shortly. But the rest of the duel, Thursday night, Bismarck Century. Classic duel. I've kind of mapped it out, but Bismarck's got right now 8 number 1 seeded guys in the state. Probably one of the best teams North Dakota's ever seen. I would put them against most of the teams. Now, I tell you what, it is crazy on how good they are. And if they could go to some national tournament, which they were planning on doing, but COVID's kind of stopped that. They've got guys wrestling D1, guys got opportunities to wrestle lots of places, and they've got a ton coming up yet. So we do have another duel coming up here very shortly. I hope you guys stick around. I'm going to take a little pause as they got to adjust a couple things on track wrestling, and then we'll go from there. So we'll be back in about a minute here to get this duel going. We are just getting the flips going here for the second duel. Now this is the B team coming up for MATPAC, and the B team for Mandan.
Yep. Yeah, we're good to go whenever you guys are.
I tell you what, once we perfect all this stuff, we're going to have this so much better. We're going to get the OBS going on here so we can get those match scores. You can see them in the far back. You can kind of see them popping up for red and green. We're going to try to get that a little bit closer, put the little track on the bottom. And then we can definitely see the names of the wrestlers a little better. And we're also going to then have,
it's like got Merrick here standing in front of me. Hey, Merrick, how you doing?
We're going to get the duel going here in a second. Got some young guys coming up. Merrick Richard coming in for MATPAC Red. These are 50-pounders. Dominic Cermak.
Look at his favorite food.
Oh, okay. Favorite food.
Country style elk sausage.
Country style even for a kindergartner. There we go. That's pretty good. Favorite hobby is fishing. Oh, there's a quick headlock. Cermak going to his back right away. Oh, stand up. These guys kindergartner and first grader. There we go. 2-1. No, 4-1. Quick half.
drive him over.
Cermak on his back, needs to get out of there, get his belly down, got his arm through. Driving that half again, needs to look away. Oh. Favorite wrestler is his Grandpa Dan. Oh, that's somebody else yet. Nope, that's Mandan. I was just looking at, but I was looking at some of their stats here. Pretty good.
Oh, Jeff Schumacher's is Merrick's favorite wrestler. Dominic, I don't have any information on him.
Oh, nope. I'll just make up stuff.
There you go.
I know his dad. He wrestled for me actually at Mandan. So his favorite wrestler is probably his dad. Dominic, he's got a slew of brothers, a slew of kids. I know Cermak's probably got, he's pretty busy now. I'd like to ask him. He might have a half a dozen kids. And so there we go. Good stand-up hand control.
He's good.
He's standing
been a
half.
fighter the whole time, though. He's been 1 second.
There we go. 10-1. Nickname's probably Dom. I hear him yelling out for Dominic. Dom. Oh, man. The years. You know, the first time, were you nervous with your kid getting on the mat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You probably experience this still with the wrestlers, too. I tell you what, I wasn't so bad the first few matches. Surprising enough is once he started to get tougher competition. Because the first few times he wrestled, they weren't the toughest kids. I wasn't ever worried. But then all of a sudden you start matching a few and you're going, oh, man, you want your kid to do so bad. You start getting nervous because you know there's tough kids.
Yep. Yeah, I think I was getting, I was definitely more nervous than the kids were.
I have not learned how to not lose my voice when my kid wrestles. I don't know, I've done a lot of broadcasting of their matches at Century, and I need a tag out, you know, like you go on the side rings. Like when my kid is wrestling, I can't broadcast. It's almost impossible.
Yeah,
you know, I could probably, but then I find myself yelling out at the mat. You
Saying
know, like
too much stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I got to watch my language a little bit.
Oh, language hasn't been an issue, but it probably should be, you know.
13-1 right now with 45 seconds left in the second period.
Merrick is wrestling tough. He's got a nice little half.
Yeah, he's been picking up on that pretty good. He did get our hardest worker award last year, and you can tell, I mean, anybody that works hard in practice is going to learn. You know, they're going to catch on to stuff.
Oh, yeah. Digging that half in. Good chest pressure. Has to get back, staying wide.
You see that little look he gave back to his favorite wrestler, Jeff Schumacher?
Yeah.
Kind of looked back at him as Jeff's yelling at him. And
Well, I don't doubt that he's probably tackled Jeff in the room when he's down there in Sharks and Minnows.
Oh, yeah.
He's looking to fight out of it. He's going to get the tech fall here. Cermak did a good job fighting off. Did not get pinned. 16-1. Going to see a lot of mat time between these guys in the future. Awesome to see. I get a kick out of them the first couple times they put their leg bands on. They put them right on the line.
Oh, yeah. They like to line them up.
Line them up right on there. Tying their shoes. You got to be in the hallway or whatever else. How many wrestling practice you do to tie wrestling shoes? One of the first things I was teaching. Okay, for MATPAC, you got Leighton Watson coming out here. Is this another Watson, same Watson family?
Nope, not like Ben
Different?
Watson,
Yep.
guys. Nope. Probably a relative, but nope.
Okay, and then that's Mandan. Okay, and was a MATPAC wrestler. Got two MATPAC wrestlers. And then the other one is Camden Brew. Leighton's favorite wrestler is his Grandpa Dan. That's from the last match. Moment of getting MATPAC Hardest Worker Award. He had got a Hardest Worker for Leighton too, Watson. Camden Brew, favorite wrestler Jeff Schumacher. Favorite moment, there it is. It comes up. Favorite moment is Sharks and Minnows in the MATPAC wrestling room. Favorite food for Camden is some mac and cheese. And his hobby is Legos. Camden's nickname is Cam. Leighton Watson, his hobby is dinosaurs and sharks. Favorite food, anything McDonald's. So I tell you what, there we go.
So our 55-pounder Camden decided he didn't want to wrestle.
Oh,
So we're going to put in Nicholas back in.
okay. Nicholas coming back out to wrestle. Okay, Camden's not wrestling. Oh, no. So at least he got his name called on here. Quick takedown for Leighton Watson. He's going to try that half. Guessing Leighton might be a butt. Very good stand up. Trying to get out. He's got to peel some hands there. Oh. Again, working the fundamentals. You see it controlling stuff, not clasping, which is kind of amazing. Some of these younger kids, I haven't seen a clasp yet.
Yeah, that's tough for to know not to do that. That's a tough one to kind of teach them that.
Let's see what kind of.
So this is Nicholas Rosen from
Okay.
from the blue team. He came over to fill in for him. So
Oh, Nicholas Rosen. Okay. Stand up for Nicholas. Well, so far, whole first period gone by 2-0 here. Just controlling. On the second, gonna see what I got for Nicholas Rosen on some of his stuff. Nicholas Rosen, his favorite wrestler was LJ. Favorite food, Cheez-Its. His hobby is superheroes. And his nickname is Buddy. There we go. Kindergartner, Nicholas Rosen.
we will we'll let these guys wrestle, but at the end we'll give Mandan 6 for the forfeit.
Okay.
Here is what we'll do here, but
Okay, so
in case anybody's keeping score at home and they doesn't come back to right, but depending on how it depends on how it comes out. Maybe Leighton's gonna win this baby too.
yep. Well, again, I want to thank you guys for watching. Got an opportunity, some people out there, to keep their kids wrestling because we can't have fans in the building here. It's just not enough space, and it gets loud just hearing these wrestlers cheer. Imagine the parents are here too. Again, like to thank the guys that are streaming this live out there.
Yeah, hopefully the parents and everybody are enjoying themselves at Buck's Roadhouse Grill or across the street at Buffalo Wild Wings South, or else down south is the sports page is streaming it.
Well, I noticed that I think MATPAC has their machines at the sports page. Has their.
Oh yeah.
That's how they have raised some money. They're a non-profit organization, so they have like all the gambling stuff at some of the local places. So you can support MATPAC by buying a few lottery tickets or whatever they got down there. But I tell you what's done a great thing for MATPAC. I tell you what, you can raise a little money and give it toward wrestling. I think that's a beauty. How many times has the hockey club or something else had the gaming sites?
Yep.
And now wrestling can see some of that.
And that's our goal. I mean, it's not to just have a place to go wrestle. It's to promote wrestling down the road, and we're gonna do some scholarships. You seen what we did for University of Mary here recently, and there's things like that we got some lofty goals in the future, and we hope to get USA Wrestling and North Dakota Wrestling. Everybody hopefully can win from this.
Well, and they get an opportunity to travel places and go to tournaments, and they've sponsored people to get clinicians in and camps, and it's such a big thing. And I tell you what, I would help them any way they could. There's a pin. Leighton gets a pin there. Good job, Leighton.
Didn't have to worry about that. Leighton pulled through.
Another Cermak coming up for Mandan. Mason Cermak, 4th grader. It says 4th, but it says Mason's 3rd year wrestling.
Oh, poor Nicholas. He had a tough day. He wrestled hard the whole time, though.
Yeah.
You can tell that he competition. He loves the win. That's good, though. Another Cermak boy.
You betcha. Like I said, I don't know how many he's got, but this is your oldest, Eric? Is this your oldest? This is your oldest. Out of how many? 5. Okay. Are they not all boys though? You got the girl in there.
Actually, yeah, she started wrestling this year.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah, he's got 5 kids.
Hopefully they give him a discount.
Yeah, discount. No, it's great. Here we go, coming in for MATPAC at 60 pounds.
Elijah Vetter. Favorite food is blueberries. He likes to skateboard and Pokemon. Favorite wrestler is John Sonata.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh, they're going to start cheering here. Here we go. It's a good shot.
That's a very good shot.
Oh, good. Learn to fight a half, getting that elbow down. Needs to keep that elbow look away, though. Oh, as much as you want to. One thing you got to teach wrestlers early is, guess what? It might feel better to go over with that half, but not so good for the result. You got to learn a little pain here. There we go. Good block. Good spin, maybe. Cermak, get behind him. Oh, nope.
I thought Cermak was almost doing a front quarter there in a way, but.
Oh, run at him. Run over. Oh, Cermak drives, scores.
Good match here.
Oh, yes. Good reversal there. Oh, can't get his hips flipped. Oh, better get out of that half.
Logan's having to earn his keep here. He's having to keep a little score going. Reversal, reversal, reversal.
Yeah, if score's wrong, it's Logan's fault.
Currently, Vetter's up 8-3 over
Cermak, base Cermak.
10-3. 10 seconds left.
Yeah, Elijah's favorite moment, first time at the Rumble in the Red tournament. Favorite food, blueberries. Favorite wrestler is the John Cena. I don't know if he's a professional wrestler, but kind of works. I kind of got a kick out of that when I saw John Cena on the list there, but 10-3, okay. Mandan defers, actually. Don't get to see that very often. Just need to stay aggressive. Mandan's going down. And I like the referee's doing a great job. He's making sure they're getting the right position. Oh, nice little. Pulled him to his back there. See if he's going to try here. Trying to switch here if he can scoot. He's going to scoot his hips, coming back, pushing into him. There's a nice. There we go. Oh, good job. There's a reversal. Still a little crazy, but you can see the aggressiveness. Almost has a reversal here, but
yeah,
he's got his arm cut. Oh! Uh-oh.
Not sure what he's doing. There you go.
I think he's pretty new, but he's going hard. You can see both of them got some balance stuff to work on, both of them, but you can see they're both working hard.
He's pushing with his back there.
12-5 here. Second period. Running back to the middle. But, you know, you got a fourth grader at 60 pounds. How big are your kids? When did they finally reach about the 103-pound weight class?
I think Lakin was a sophomore.
I was thinking he was pretty small for a long time.
He was a freshman sophomore, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, he didn't. He was a late spurter. Yeah, I think he was still in the lower 90s when he was a freshman going in there.
So I see this sixth grader at 60 pounds. I'm going, he's going to be pretty small for a while yet. There we go. Keep working. 12-5. 1 period left here. He's picking both up.
Logan was pretty small, too, when he first got there, but about his sophomore, junior year is when he kind of sprung up to get the 45 and 38.
Yeah, it's amazing how kids are they're a little different.
Yep.
I had.
He let go of him.
Oh, yeah.
Get your legs back. Get your leg back. Leg back.
No, it's, you know, they all grow a little different, but, you know, it all depends. Body, you know, getting that balance back. You know, sometimes they outgrow their flexibility, all their balances. It's like their feet are too big for them. But it's amazing. And if you start small, you wrestle small, even if you get bigger later. Keep that speed. Still driving there. If he can get his chest on top, he probably could drive him straight over.
Yeah, I think he was especially Mason. If he would, I think if he just, like what I think what his dad's telling him there as far as turning. Yeah,
there's the first class.
I think we did have one other one, but yeah, yep. Mason's he's making the corner there. He's just not continuing to move to get all the way around.
Yep. He's teaching him right now that you can't clasp hands, which is good. The referee's just making sure that tell him you can't do that.
That's good. Especially this early in the season, too. I talked to a couple of refs at the tournament this last weekend at Legacy, and a lot of kids, when they're going down in the control position to start off, had the wrong leg up and down. That's the perfect time to teach them that stuff, and especially when a ref tells them, because they're going to listen to them.
Tell you what, he's aggressive and he looks strong. I think he's just new, and so he put that half on the opposite side and hopped over.
Keep going. Kick that leg free. Keep going. Kick it free. Kick it free.
Again, pushing his back against there.
Yeah.
That's just the inexperience.
Yep.
Come on. Stay up.
Good match.
Yeah, went the whole distance there, period 3.
14-5.
We got Cash Williams coming up here. He's going to fill in for Mandan.
Abram Huber. Favorite wrestlers for Huber is the Tanafu brothers. The 4th at state, he says, and his favorite food, chicken Alfredo. Hobby, hunting, and Beyblades. And Abram, his nickname is Abe. Honest Abe would have been better. Honest Abe.
I have a feeling these two have to wrestle quite a bit in practice and are good buddies because they both went up there smiling.
Well, I tell a quick story about smiling. A guy I grew up with, Shannon Johnson, who you probably got to know as boys.
Yep.
Shannon and I grew up as buddies on the wrestling mat a lot. And one of the duels, they decided to wrestle us kind of as an exhibition match. Oh, quick half there. But we decided to talk about it and laugh as we're going up there. And we said, we're going to try to have a new record of most points. You get the takedown, I get a reversal. You get a reversal back and forth. First period, it's 20-19.
Cash Williams with the pin there for Mandan.
I'm leading. My dad gets mad and says, no, you guys wrestle. And Shannon's laughing the whole time. And then I know I'm in trouble. Shannon Johnson, yep.
Cash, of course, that's his dad there. Jeb is reffing tonight and volunteering his time. Appreciate that. And his favorite wrestler is David Taylor.
Oh, yes. Okay. Got Yates White Buffalo coming in from Mandan, second year at Mandan Wrestling Club. Very active in playing football, basketball, and wrestling. He once played in a basketball tournament, then wrestled, and went back for another basketball tournament all on the same day. So he likes all sports. Oh, really quick. Quick takedown and got him in a cradle right away.
Keep that leg. Keep that leg.
Dylan Sadness has got him tight in this cradle.
On the hands. On the hands, Yates. Break the hands.
Favorite wrestler, Jordan Burrows, gets a pin. He won state. He's wrestling on the red team, so I'll guarantee some competition in the room there if he's state champion on the red team.
LJ's little brother, Arthur's coming up here, and boy, he's anxious. He ran up here before they even got the hand raised.
Well, I tell you what, I haven't got to see LJ, or little, I know LJ, I've got to see him wrestle since he was smaller than this.
Yeah, Arthur's starting to grow up a little bit.
Arthur's getting bigger, yeah, definitely. There we go. We get to see their sister wrestle later, too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Great family.
Oh, another cradle roll through. got it pretty tight.
He's got the knee in the side and pushing it out a little bit.
Guarantee he'll get a little tutelage from his brother. There's a nice pin.
That's his favorite wrestler, too, his brother.
Yep.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Favorite food for him is, I tell you, it's Brazilian cheese bread. That went pretty quick. All the way up to 80-pound weight class now. MATPAC Reds got Beckham Zachmeyer. And another MATPAC wrestler coming into the 80 on the other side, Riley Potter. Riley Potter's favorite wrestlers are all of the Bismarck Demons. His favorite moment is first at the Gorillas tournament. And his favorite food, spaghetti. He likes Fortnite for a hobby.
Zachmeyer in deep here on that. Nope, there he goes.
There we go. Beckham Zachmeyer's favorite wrestler is Bo Nichols. And then his favorite moment is winning the monster match.
Rocky Mountain Nationals down in Denver.
Tell you what, that's a big tournament.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's good experience too for the kids because they got the light shows and all that kind of.
And he's a big kid. He's just a third grader. 80 pounds. You can see he's got some size to him.
Not sure where he gets that from.
No, yeah.
His dad's standing next to us here.
He's bigger than me, which is a lot bigger. Oh, yeah. Favorite food, donuts.
Speaking of, Shannon Johnson, just a little bit real quick to go back to what you were saying. Yeah, well, that's when we first moved over here, he ran the Duel team, and what a great guy. I mean, he just took those kids on just like Jeff does now. I mean, they looked up to Shannon. I know Lakin did like crazy, and they had to, Lakin had to, they was too small for the weight class, and Shannon wouldn't let him wrestle all the kids because he was, I think the smallest was 40 and he was 35 pounds and stuff. But Shannon would always either let us know if he does approve him wrestling or not, and he was good. Make him weigh in with his clothes on. And
well, it's kind of funny because we'd have to watch Shannon because he grew up on a milking farm. I don't know if you know that. They were milkers, and so every morning he was up. From a little kid, they had to milk like 5 in the morning, and then they weren't sure if they were getting him out for sports because as soon as school was done, they start milking. And my dad would actually went out there and said, "Hey, he has to be, in sports. He's just too athletic and so good." So we'd actually go pick him up, do different things, and convinced his dad that yes, wrestling's the thing for him. And it took off. His boys, everybody. Shannon was an All-American for Mary and for BSC twice. So it's quite the little history. Turned into one heck of a wrestler.
Tyler and Trevor. And
Yep. No, I've got too many stories that you can't tell on air about Shannon, that's all.
Back at it here, 8-0 in the second period with 1:20 left. Ben Zachmeyer's up.
Oh, nice little headlock here. He's got it tight. Riley Potter in trouble. And he's fighting pretty hard, but he's got this headlock pretty tight. Trying to sit back and get that shoulder blade down.
It almost looked like Riley was getting close to getting that. I think he had going with a bulldog there, but.
Now you got to try something. You're already down by quite a bit. I like the aggressiveness to try for that because guess what? You got nothing to lose at that point. You try your best moves. You can try to catch him in something. If you get caught in a headlock, you do, but he's fighting. He's not giving up.
Yeah. He's been fighting a long time. He's still got 30 seconds to go, but that's going to be a long time. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Still going.
And you'll run out of a lot of oxygen down there. There's not much coming in. And he's fighting through, almost rolled out of it. Oh, he's still fighting.
I think he's going to make it.
He's going to get out of it. And maybe, no, sit back through and get pulled back under. Oh, yep, good job. Watch it. His arms got funny. Yep.
All right.
Fighting hard. Got his arm caught a little bit. I think he'll be okay.
I just, Riley was just, he wasn't going to give up.
No, I give him all the confidence in the world. I tell you what, that was great. That's something you can't teach, though. A lot of times that heart and dedication, I'm sorry, that comes from the inside of somebody working that hard. He did not want to give up.
That was that's what Jeff just said too. Yeah, Riley's
Yeah.
He wishes his 220s and heavyweights would fight like that.
Yeah, it's exactly. Jeff was hearing it. I was hearing it over there. Because I tell you what, he's going to be wrestling in the future for Jeff, and it'll happen where these guys have to fight. And the big boys, Bismarck High usually has one or two, but they don't have a lot of big kids usually in the room. You just know history-wise, that's probably the toughest place for Bismarck High is usually those bigger weights. Every year he's trying to find somebody to get in there.
Oh, it's the craziest thing, and you see it happen time and time again. When even starting with Logan when he came up through the ranks, and then Lakin coming up through the ranks. I don't know, at least one or two times with both boys, we didn't have anybody, so he'd pull somebody out of the hallway off the football team or something, and sure enough, they would go out and place in state.
Yep. If you are willing to work, I think Jeff can get you to place. I really do in the state. You might take some lumps. You're willing to go. I've seen it happen year in, year out where he can take somebody and they're dangerous by the end of the year. He molds them. Nice little shot right off the bat. That's Garrett Randolph.
Randolph, yep.
Favorite wrestler, Jeff Schumacher. Last minute reversal to win and place in the Wild Wild West. These guys are doing some traveling.
Yeah, it's nice. We're getting another group of kids to start traveling around a little bit too. So
take some committed parents. He's got them in his deep half. It's crazy on how those kids just all of a sudden turn the corner too, and they start doing that stuff.
Well, you know the traveling thing. We definitely don't promote pushing your kids to travel too much. But if they're willing to it and they're having fun, the hotel, the swimming, boy, does that build camaraderie and family. And,
yes.
And for the teammates and the kids. And
lifelong friendships are made.
I'll have to, you know what, while we're going here, I'll just show you a picture here just out of a text message here about 2 days ago we got from our old traveling partners. So we got the parents in here. So you got Todd DeBoer, Randy Berwick, Sean Franick, Rick Riblinger, Nicole DeBoer. And it's a picture of the boys back on the Team North Dakota. And you got.
Oh, my. Is that a sweet team right there?
Crazy? Yeah.
Yep. That is pretty good.
Yeah, Kyle Berwick, Jared Franick.
NDSU, sitting there. Yeah, you could go by NDSU, Northern. Yep. That is an awesome picture.
And that's the traveling. You know, you get
Wisconsin.
that. You start traveling around, you get close to people. And
there's a victory there. Okay. 2 MATPAC kids coming out here now. Andrew Smith coming out for MATPAC Red at 95. And Eli Ertl coming in for Mandan, but he's a MATPAC wrestler. For Andrew Smith, his favorite wrestler is Jordan Burrows. For Ertl, his favorite wrestler is Adam Blees. Favorite moment, let's go to each one. For Smith, we got Andrew Smith. His favorite moment is when he gets a pin. There we go. I'm going to keep going with Andrew the rest of them. Favorite food is steak. Hobby, hiking in the mountains.
There you go.
Nickname, AJ nickname. Going back down to Eli. Favorite food, Buffalo Wild Wings. Favorite moment, his Beulah Wrestling Tournament. He likes to hunt for a hobby. He's on his back, it's tight. Andrew Smith looking for a pin.
Andrew gets it.
I tell you what, these guys are going to be tough. All these guys. Don't even get through their bio yet, and these guys are taking people down and pinning them. Here we go, going to 105. Jax Heck coming out for the MATPAC. For Mandan at 105, we got
Vance.
Vance.
Vance is coming back out.
Walshluger.
Yep. He got a match earlier. He went back to his cradle. Remember, he got the cradle last match. He couldn't quite turn him over. At the end, lost 6-2 his last time, so he's getting kind of a second revenge match here to get out there.
Well, he's got that on tight, too. You can see Jack's face there. It's he's trying. But.
Oh, yeah. He's still got that inside shoulder up. Oh, there's a pin. That's Wolfschlager. Got a pin over Jax Heck. Going to 125. Got 2 matches left here unless we have some extras. 125 here. We got.
115. Maddox, and then we gotta get Julia.
Yep. Julia Raggio coming out. Our first girl coming out wrestling here today. 6th grader already. Should be fun. She's been a state champ a couple times, dominating people.
Nice.
And your Maddox. Okay, you can head out.
No, we're gonna
Oh, yeah.
1 second here.
Just got one section. Just got to get. So they're getting somebody put in the computer. Only take a couple seconds. So we get the MATPAC.
That's 115.
Yep, 115.
What grade you in? Sixth grade?
So he's got a couple seconds here, but
Okay,
another Raggio coming out here.
go to, yeah.
That's how what girls wrestling is exploding this day. You guys listening, I tell you what, keep
All
getting
right.
those girls out.
All right, Julia, we're ready for you.
Yep. You may head out. There we go, Maddox and Julia going here. Maddox later is a first wrestler coming off a strong sixth grade season in the middle school. Maddox's goal is to wrestle this club season and get stronger for the next middle school year. So this is first year wrestling. He really loves the sport, he said. So far so good. That's awesome. Big sixth grade kid, 115 pounders. Julia Raggio, I've seen her dominate girl competition. So see what kind of moves. She's tough on top. It's one of those crazy times you get to that 6th, 7th grade range, and you start seeing boys getting developed. But she'll give them a run. But muscle might be an issue later. But she does have the moves. Good
That's
double.
the hard part, yeah.
Yep,
At this age.
You start getting to a certain age, and if she's just facing another girl, you can see she'd dominate.
One thing about Julia in practice, she works hard.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
I was watching her in the Watson a couple years ago, and the sister. She hasn't wrestled for a while.
Yep.
And those two were awesome to watch in the room. But you always got to have another girl partner. I tell you what, that's the hardest thing right now is finding enough girls. But got to promote it right. We got to get more moms involved so we can get that 6, 7 girls going because we're close to this state. They had some duels. I don't know if you had the first official duel went on last week. Central Cass.
Yep.
Put on a duel for girls.
I think is Grand Forks doing one here too pretty soon?
Grand Forks is going to, yep. And South Border's got a ton of girls out. South Dakota's really exploded this year. They have the official state wrestling tournament. Yep. And for high school, it's going on Saturday.
There.
Yep. After the duels, you're going to have the girls' state tournament right in the. Oh, she's going to try.
Short time here.
There's
She's
this
going to
tilt.
get points.
Look at that.
She's going to get points.
Look at that roll under tilt. Bottom wrist tilt. And, Julia leads this match 4-2.
Nice reversal. There was just a few seconds to get back points. That was good.
And you see the skill, though. Nice bottom wrist, elbow under tilt. Loaded her up, loaded him up right on her hips. Good position. That's a Jeff Schumacher special.
Julia's choice here. She chose top.
Well, she knows she can turn them already. So she'll chop. Like I said, chop her wrist. She'll catch the bottom wrist. And then she'll tilt him again. Watch this. There's that chop. There's that bottom wrist. Here's that. She's going to try that tilt again. Gets the elbow inside. Oh, Maddox is good. Oh, she's got back points. Yep. She's got the moves. Here it is again. Didn't quite get the tilt that time. Only a 1 count. He needs to peel hands. Maddox needs to peel hands and get out here. Julie's trying to work that chicken wing now. It's got a chicken wing in. Try and chicken wing tilt opposite side here. Now chicken wing in her wrist. Now this is just a little inexperienced by Maddox yet. He still needs to find a way to get his wrist out. Ball it up. Oh, that's almost potentially dangerous there. Oh, watch that. Oh, potentially dangerous. Yep. Now if I was Maddox here, I'd get the coach. He's got to stand up.
Don't let her pin your arm to the side, okay?
Yep, he's got to stand up. Julia did nice tilt. So watch, she's going to try to chop and catch his arm again. Try to control. Good breakdown. There's that stand up. Maddox has got to stand up. Can he break free? Hands control. Switch maybe on the way down. And stands up again. Needs to stay on the mat. She's doing a good job trying to take him back to the mat. Oh, broke him to his hip. Now what she's going to go to, there's that bottom wrist. Good control.
She bet we don't have riding time in kids wrestling, huh?
Yep, there's that tilt again.
Nice.
It's got a sweet little tilt. It's easy points if you control that bottom wrist.
There she got 2, yep.
See if he steps out and drives this half. Oh, out of bounds. 8-2. Good rider, like I said. When she's on top, it's hard to get away. Watched her wrestle many times. That's been one of her specialties on top, is beating wrestlers that way, and that's what she's doing. She's controlling.
Less than 5 seconds. She's got to keep him down.
Rode him the whole second period. Here we go. Mandan's choice. Okay, he picks both on his feet. See if Maddox can get that good shot again, get that takedown.
Jeff's making sure she gets hand control here, so we'll see.
He says, getting a good stance. That's what.
Yeah.
Haven't talked enough about Jeff. I tell you what, he doesn't look his age. If anybody knows Jeff, oh man, he moves, he wrestles all the time. I think he's turning 60.
Yeah, I think he's probably right. Yep.
I'm pretty sure. He's a 78 grad. I was an 88 grad. I just turned 51. So he graduated. It's kind of, there's a shot. Julie's got a shot with a double. Only 45 seconds left here. Julie's just switched it off to a single, trying to sprawl out of this. Fighting hard, trying to step over it.
Oh, almost stepped in there.
Yep. Oh, broke it.
Hey, let's go. You need one now.
Still up by 6. Maddox is on a shot here. Can he finish? Trying to drive it out of bounds. Almost.
30 seconds left in the match.
The difference is her riding on top, turning up. She's got a little smile on her face. A couple other skills, trying a little drag there from the hand control. There's a nice shot. Just need to clear the arms. Oh, that's through. Oh, 2. Kind of rolled kind of funny, but 8-4. He's thinking about it. He's still new. First-year wrestler.
Hey, I didn't realize that first-year wrestler. Yeah, he's doing good.
Yeah. First-year wrestler in middle school. They picked him up as a 6th grader. Taylor Hellman is coach.
Oh, there you go.
Favorite wrestler. Yep. Good match. 8-4 victory for Julia. Coming up to 125. Brody Zachmeyer coming out there. And we got Brody Zachmeyer versus Brody Zachmeyer. No, just kidding. That's the blue. Versus, it looks like Easton Wolf.
Yeah, Kobe against Easton.
Okay. Brody Zachmeyer. 4th grader. Brody is a hard worker in the room, full of energy, coach says. If you need a smile on your face, Brody definitely can provide that for you. Brody is helping build the next group of Mandan Wrestling Club wrestlers. Easton Wolf, favorite wrestler, Jeff Hardy. There we go. There's another professional wrestler. Yep. Moment, being in MATPAC. His favorite wrestling moment, just being in MATPAC.
That's awesome.
Yep. Favorite food, tamales and French fries. Hobby, skateboarding. You don't see the big boys skateboarding much, but there we go. Nickname, East. And this is the biggest thing that, like I said before, if MATPAC can find a half a dozen big kids early on, see how dominant they can get.
Keep them involved, yeah, and
Yep.
get them out there.
You go back to the heavyweight that was the state champ a couple years ago, 2 years ago, from great football player.
Chase Doctor?
Chase Doctor.
Yep.
He was a wrestler through the club for a while, and you could just see how dominant he was later on. He was so tough. Just getting one big guy, but you need more than that. But definitely.
Speaking of traveling, Chase went all over with us.
Yep.
Yeah, he was fun to travel with too.
Get on your toe.
He's in on that leg. Zach Meyer needs to finish here. Come around the corner. He steps up outside. That's great. Now he can finish that double. Nice takedown.
Kobe Goble. Kobe Goble.
Oh, hurt a little bit. Oh. Got the wind knocked out of him a little bit, I think. Good double, Zach Meyer. Stepped up on the outside.
Not Zach Meyer, Kobe. Kobe Goble.
Oh, it's Kobe
That's
Goble. I keep reading this. Mandan 2.
Oh, am I? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mandan.
Oh, am I on the? I'm on the heavyweight
yep,
match.
You're in the
I'm
next
sorry.
one.
What the heck?
Nope, you're doing good. Just a 4th grader. Brody Zach Meyer. Because he wrestled earlier, Zach Meyer.
Yeah,
did too.
that's what I thought. You looked like Zach Meyer, but then I kept looking at it and. All right.
Stretch those arms out. See if Wolf can stand up. Oh, nice little break. Oh, fell to his back. East Wolf has to get up. Has to get that leg up. Learning to look away. Oh, hop to the other side and throwing a half on. Oh, time's out. No
Just
back
ran out of
points.
time.
Defers. Look over at the coach. Yep, I'll pick up. He's learning the heavyweight move. Pick top and let's turn him. Zach Meyer with a little over his shoulder rolled him.
Arm throw, and that was nice. Coming out of a down position.
Yeah. Roll him right out. Zach Meyer with the pin. Oh. Penalty point, Mandan. No, just kidding. No. Oh, got one more match left here.
I don't know if we do. Do we have a
Cody Goble coming out.
I think we are. I think we're empty at.
Oh, he's getting his hand raised. He's going to forfeit a heavyweight. But they're going to hand raised. Bet you they could find somebody if they really wanted to get him in a match. You want to wrestle? Watching us here. Got a forfeit here at heavyweight for Kobe Goble. 3rd-year wrestler. He's learning to grow with the sport. He's a leader in the room, they said. Positive attitude. Well, I tell you what. It's going to wrap up our duel tonight. Got an hour and a half of fun wrestling for these guys. 2 duels in. I don't know, first time doing it?
Yeah, it was fun.
I tell you what, Dyke, we're going to have a great time these next 4 weeks. We skip every other Monday.
Yep.
So we'll plan this out. We're going to try to get the OBS going so we can have the track stuff right in the bottom.
Score.
We'll be able to do that. I'll help you out to get that done.
I haven't got complete confirmation, but I got confirmation this last weekend at the tournament. It'll be Minot coming down next time on February 15th. And then March 1st, we're going to have Dickinson, North Dakota. Is coming over for the duel.
Dickinson or is it Carrington on the 1st?
Dickinson's on the 1st, and then Carrington's coming over on the 15th.
15th again,
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
So first 15th, it just kind of works out that way this
You
first
bet.
month.
Yep.
No, I tell you what, MATPAC is doing what needs to be done. Get these guys some mat time. I was so happy to hear the call when you said you're doing something like this. I think it's only going to get bigger and better.
Yeah, I hope so. I've been thinking about doing this for a couple of years, and it's just just kind of tough to do. But once we finally had a facility, and we can get it really just mainly get kids out here wrestling and kind of promote it mainly on the internet to kind of get people at home watching it, and hopefully we get more teams taking part in this and doing it at their own clubs. And
Definitely. I tell you what, these guys got a lot of stuff coming up. You know, I know the tournament schedule's just around the corner. Pay attention to USA Wrestling stuff that's happening out there. We're going to have a qualifier for dual teams. That's going to be a big thing. We'll make some more announcements, and probably I'll get another screen that we can share where we got the upcoming tournaments. I can do that next time, because I tell you what, once we get to the 15th of this month, that's going to be heading straight into the big part of the schedule for USA Wrestling.
Yep. Then you really start right around the Gorilla tournament. I mean, there's a couple here before that. But, the middle of February, right after state wrestling, then they really start hitting.
Yep, and so there's going to be a ton of stuff out there to get your kids out there wrestling. Well, I know I'm happy for everything's happened, guys. I tell you what, great night of wrestling here. You guys, awesome. Those that are out there on Facebook watching this was a great time. Everybody,